Welcome to Rare Coins Value. The 1974 half dollar is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history and an important coin for collectors, enthusiasts, and historians alike. It belongs to the Kennedy half dollar series, which was first introduced in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in November 1963. The nation was mourning the sudden loss of a beloved leader, and the U.S. Mint quickly moved to create a coin that would preserve his legacy and allow every American to carry a symbol of his memory in their pockets. By 1974, the series had already become a staple of U.S. coinage, widely recognized both in circulation and in collections around the world. Unlike earlier issues of the half dollar, the 1974 coin was struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, as the U.S. Mint had already discontinued the use of 90% silver after 1964 and reduced silver content significantly in 1971, shifting fully to clad coinage for everyday circulation. The obverse front of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar features the iconic left-facing portrait of President John F. Kennedy. This design was created by Gilroy Roberts, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time, who carefully modeled Kennedy's likeness to capture his strong, dignified profile. On the obverse include the word Liberty arching around the top edge, the national motto, "In God We Trust," beneath Kennedy's chin, and the year 1974, positioned directly below the portrait. The design conveys a sense of strength, leadership, and remembrance, which explains why the coin became one of the most admired circulating designs in American history. The reverse back of the coin was designed by Frank Gasparro, another celebrated engraver of the U.S. Mint. It proudly displays the presidential seal of the United States, featuring a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings. In the eagle's right talon, it clutches an olive branch symbolizing peace, while in the left talon it holds a bundle of arrows representing strength and defense. Above the eagle's head is a circle of stars, representing the states of the Union, and behind the eagle are rays of light symbolizing glory. Surrounding the entire design is the legend, United States of America, along the top end, half dollar, along the bottom. This majestic design reinforces the connection of the coin not only to Kennedy as a leader, but also to the enduring strength of the nation he served. In terms of composition, the 1974 half dollar is made from a copper-nickel-clad alloy, with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to an inner core of pure copper. This change from silver to clad coinage was a result of rising silver prices in the 1960s, which made it impractical for the U.S. Mint to continue issuing circulating silver coins. As a result, the 1974 half dollar has no silver content, unlike the early Kennedy half dollars of 1964, which were 90% silver, and the special 40% silver issues from 1965–1970. The total weight of the coin is 11.34 grams, with a diameter of 30.6 millimeters and a reeded edge. These physical specifications are consistent with most modern half dollars struck after 1971. When it comes to mint marks and varieties, the 1974 half dollar was produced at 3 U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Circulation strikes were produced in Philadelphia and Denver, while San Francisco issued proof coins for collectors. The proof versions often have a mirror-like finish and are struck with specially prepared dies, making them more appealing for collectors. Some 1974 half dollars are especially sought after if they are in pristine condition, display deep cameo contrasts on proofs, or have unique striking errors. A particularly famous variety of this year is the 1974 D double die obverse, DDO. This variety occurs when the coin's die was impressed twice at slightly different angles. creating noticeable doubling especially in the motto, "In God We Trust," and sometimes in Liberty. Coins with this doubling error can fetch a much higher value than normal strikes, as collectors are always eager to acquire unusual varieties that showcase minting history and rarity. In terms of value, most 1974 half dollars found in circulation are worth only their face value of 50 cents, since they are common and made of base metal with no silver content. However, uncirculated coins, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can be worth more depending on condition. Mint state examples in high grades, MS65 and above, may range from a few dollars to $20 or more. Proof coins from San Francisco can also command higher prices depending on the quality of the strike and cameo contrast. Meanwhile, the rare double die variety can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100 depending on grade, with top examples commanding even greater premiums. The historical importance of the 1974 half dollar lies in its connection to both the Kennedy legacy and the broader story of American coinage in the 1970s. By this time, the half dollar was becoming less popular in daily commerce, as inflation and the rise of smaller denominations like quarters made the coin less useful in everyday transactions. Still, the Kennedy half dollar remained in production due to its popularity as a commemorative piece, a collector's item, and a symbol of American pride. Even today, the coin is cherished not for its circulation value but for its artistic design and emotional connection to the memory of President Kennedy. Collectors who hold on to 1974 half dollars often see them as more than just coins. They are pieces of history, tokens of remembrance, and tangible links to a transformative period in American society. The coin reminds us of a young president whose vision inspired millions and whose untimely death left a mark on the nation. It also reflects the evolution of U.S. coinage, from silver to clad composition, and the Mint's ongoing efforts to balance practicality with tradition. So, whether you are holding a 1974 Kennedy half dollar from Pocket Change, a pristine uncirculated example, a proof strike, or even the famous double die variety, you are holding a small but meaningful chapter of American history. It is a coin that represents not only monetary value but also the legacy of a president and the artistry of U.S. mint engravers. For new collectors, it can be the perfect starting point, and for seasoned numismatists, it is a reminder of the depth and richness of American coin collecting.